Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is WWE for Life. I am hashtag the Phoenix here with Jay Gizzle and Mr. Evolution. Would you guys like to say hi?
Hello.
Bubbles.
Alright, and this is the Raw review slash podcast for April 14th, the second Raw after Mania. So yeah, we're gonna go get right into this bitch and start talking. Alright, so it opened up with an Ultimate Warrior tribute and the little bell thing that they do. I don't know what they call that bell salute. But yeah, what do you guys think of the little tribute at the beginning and how the bell, how everything was used at the beginning? You guys think it was used well or
I
unwell?
almost teared up.
I thought it was a very well thought out promo. Well, not promo, tribute.
Yeah.
Tribute promo.
I almost cried too. I know Mike did cry. Mike was talking to me about it. Sorry, Mike, if you're watching this. But, yeah, I mean, like, because I can understand where Mike is, like, he grew up with this guy. I mean, like, if it's somebody you grow up and, like, you know, just be devastated. Like, that's, like, let's say if CM Punk died, like, 30 years down the road, just finding that out, like,
I'd be devastated.
yeah, me
I
too.
would cry.
I would cry,
I
especially if they had a tribute that good. I mean, yeah. But I thought it was a very good tribute for Ultimate Warrior, very suited well. I really liked how they used his like little last word speech in there. I'm gonna go give that a 10 out of 10. And yeah, what do you guys give it?
Yeah, I give it a 10. But anyways, no, James G, I didn't
10.
really hate him. 10.
10.
Anyways, I didn't hate CM Punk the person. I didn't hate CM Punk the person. I hated CM Punk the wrestler. I hated CM Punk the person. I hated Phil Brooks for what he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
okay.
as
Yeah.
fans we deserved a goodbye.
Yeah, I thought we deserved a goodbye. I'm thinking it's either A, he's gonna come back at Payback, or B, he's not gonna come back for a long time. When I say long
He's
time,
gonna
I mean
come back.
like years
Be
down the line.
back like 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I
probably
don't think
right.
it'll be 4 years because that puts him about 40, and he's already said he didn't want to wrestle. He wants to retire on it.
Yeah, he said that he didn't want to wrestle that much longer, so I'm assuming Payback is the date. That's what I'm assuming here. All right,
I'm
well,
assuming that he's not going to come back.
that is possible, but like I don't know. I'm pretty sure he would
Or
do a
maybe-
proper goodbye if he doesn't come back. And okay, wait, we're getting sidetracked here. We went from Ultimate Warrior tribute. We all gave it 10 out of 10. Great
Yes.
score, great everything. Yeah, good job WWE. Now on to the first match. Now, this is for 8-man tournament to see who will face Big E. I think at Extreme Rules they haven't specified. At least I think I'm pretty sure it's Extreme Rules, but who will face Big E for his title, the Intercontinental Championship. And the first match was RVD versus Del Rio. I thought this was a very well done match. Kind of wish I kind of wish Del Rio got the win instead of RVD, but it was well done. There's a few botches here and there, but it wasn't too big of a deal. Good opening match, I find. How do you guys like this?
I liked his botches. Who's going first?
Okay, let's go me, Hayes, James. Okay? Let's do that. So, Hayes, share your thoughts.
I had to.
Pretty much what you said, because I wanted Del Rio to win too, and I don't think RVD deserved the win.
Well, I mean, like, RVD does have to be doing something. I kind of wish, like the thing, I think that he's just going to go, I don't think that he's going to face Biggie for the championship. I don't think he's going to get that far. I think he's going to lose next round, or maybe Jack Swagger will screw Cesaro next round. We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, I definitely don't think RVD is going to win the tournament. I think that it will either be Wade Barrett or, fucking... Fuck.
Cesaro?
Yeah, Cesaro, that's his name, sorry. Late in that, guys, I'm tired. But yeah, anyways, we'll talk more about that down the line. But first match, very well done. I give it an 8 out of 10. There's a few botches here and there, but nothing too big of a deal breaker. What do you guys give it?
I like the match. I forgot what match we was talking.
RVD and Del Rio.
We're still talking about that match.
Yeah, we didn't all give it scores and
That
shit.
match is 7.
I thought
didn't really like
Okay, 7 for Hayes, 8 for me. What do you give it, James?
Before I give my rating, I just want to say that I would expect that I'd be the one to be forgetting what the hell's going on right now, but no, it's Hayes. But I'm going to go ahead and give the match a 7.5.
7.5? Ooh, right in the middle again. You just like to squeeze in between us. You're the cream to our Oreos. Alright, nice. Alright, on to the next match. It is Rhodes Brothers versus Rybaxel. I am becoming a fan of Rybaxel. I don't know how it became. I don't think I was ever going to be a fan of Rybaxel. I'm actually fucking liking them. I don't know why, but yeah. Faced Rhodes Brothers. I thought this was a well done tag match, and the ending was absolutely crazy where Ryback did that fucking deadly ass clothesline within that midair disaster kick from Cody. I thought it was a good match. Could have been a little bit better, given that it was Cody Rhodes and Goldust in the match, but yeah, I would give it probably a 7.5. What do you guys have to say about it?
Die.
Hayes?
Oh shit, that's a big ass spider. Yeah, I didn't like the match at all. I'm gonna give it a 4. Hold on, Tyler, there's a fucking big ass spider, and I gotta kill this bitch. That's a spider, right?
Okay, well, Hayes kills that bitch. James, what are your thoughts and what do you rate it?
I'm not a fan of Rybaxel. I was a fan of Ryback when he was not being crapped on by WWE, but now he is. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the match a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I don't think that he's being crapped on because they got 2 tag wins in a row. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Rybaxel versus Usos at pay-per-view.
Well, compared to where he was last year.
Oh yeah, he was like main eventing pay-per-views against John Cena and Punk. But yeah, so yeah, 6 from you, 4 from Hayes, 7.5 from me. I'm Mr. Optimistic. Hayes, did you kill that bitch?
The spider is our
Don't
best.
fucking judge me. The spider is huge and it's scary.
It's the potty mouth necessary.
Fuck, I'm getting all creeped out now. I'm like looking all around me for fucking spiders and shit, just expecting there to be a big ass spider bitch right there. Fucking getting my feet off the floor now. Okay.
It's the potty mouth necessary.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, we got our scores, got our thoughts. Let's go on to the next match. Paige versus Alicia Fox. Paige's second match. Now, before we get into the match itself, I don't like how they're making Paige kind of look weak. Like, I thought that they were going to kind of make Paige look like a dominant force. She was getting her ass handed to her for, like, the first half of the match from Alicia Fox. Like,
but yeah, the train of thought kind of works out because technically she is new on the roster and the crowd could be a factor too.
yeah, that's true.
A huge crowd like that.
But yeah, she was getting her ass kicked for the first bit of the match. But overall, it wasn't a bad match. I mean, there have been better Divas matches. There have been worse ones. I do think this was better than, like, let's say if AJ Lee faced Alicia Fox. I do like AJ Lee, but I think that Paige played the role better. So yeah, I would give this match a 6 out of 10. What do you guys give it? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 6.
6. Got any side thoughts to say about it, or just score?
I don't know. I like the match. I thought maybe they could have had AJ Lee a little bit more involved, but
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Paige is gonna face AJ Lee at Extreme Rules.
I think she's moving in.
Oh yeah, the Punk.
I think AJ's moving in with CM Punk, so she's got to do all that crap.
They did get proposed. They did get married, not proposed. They did get married, so engaged. So I mean,
They
I
got
can see that.
engaged, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm
so
pretty sure it's
so
engaged.
6 from me, 6 from Hayes. James, what do you give it, and have any thoughts about it?
Immediate 10 out of 10 because of Paige. I love Paige.
I love Paige too, but
Emma,
no wrestler besides Chris
And for-
Jericho will ever just give me a 10. All right.
And the victory screech from her is just awesome.
So 6, 6, 10. Okay, now
victory speech.
now on to a rematch from last week: Usos versus Randy Orton, Batista. But this time it's an actual match, kind of. I think this one ended in DQ, right? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because the Shield came out and attacked them.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty decent match. I mean, I never thought I would kind of like Batista, but I like Batista teaming up with Randy, and we'll leave the other thing later in the video in case you haven't watched Raw and you're just watching this just because you weren't able to watch it. But I do like the team of Randy Orton and Batista. I think it was good, and put on a good match until Shield interfered. But of course, that's building up the Extreme Rules match. So I thought it was pretty good, well done. I would give it a 7 out of 10. You guys' thoughts and scores?
Yeah, I like the match, so I'm gonna give it a 9. No, an 8.5. An 8.5.
8.5. Intense. Okay. What do you,
8.1523.
ooh, kill him. Okay. What are your thoughts and score, James?
I'll give the match 9.6 because I just want to be that much of a jerk. And it was not a bad match. Pretty glad that they're kind of slowly pushing Batista and Randy Orton out of the title picture. I mean, eventually they'll be back there, but for now, let's just keep them out of it.
Yeah. Okay. So we got a 6, 8 point fuck whatever it was, and a 9.6.
8.52346.
Okay. Yeah. What he said. Okay. On to the next match. Now, I'm in love with this guy. God of Wrestling, Cesaro versus Mark Henry. I fucking
Wait.
love.
Whoa. Time out. Did you say God of Wrestling?
It's the king of swing, you idiot.
Well, I look at him as a god of wrestling. I
He's
look.
not a God
Obviously,
of wrestling.
do you not know who the wrestling god
do you
is?
guys
It's
not
JBL,
remember when he went
okay?
against
Everybody knows that.
You guys remember when he went against Santino and Great Khali? Everybody thought it was going to be a god-awful match. He made it entertaining. He makes any match entertaining. We're going to get onto this subject another time, maybe. But anyways, to get on to the match, Cesaro versus Mark Henry. I love Cesaro in action, basically in anything.
Doesn't make him a god.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great to see King of Swing. I wish we kind of got to see a giant or Cesaro swing or whatever it's called now on Mark Henry. I thought that would have been pretty epic, but we did get to see a pretty cool neutralizer at the end. So it was a good match. Not match of the night or anything, but it was good, and it was and Cesaro's theme music is still just Paul Heyman talking. Hopefully we'll get to see Cesaro's actual theme music soon.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give this match a 7.69 because I can, and
You had to put the 6'9" in there, right?
oh, you gotta have 69 anywhere, man. Okay, so Hayes, what do you?
Anywhere.
So wait, Hayes, what are your thoughts and scores?
Of course, Cesaro always gives a good match, but I'm gonna give it a 6.26947.
Okay, let's stick to fucking 100ths here, okay? So that's 2 fucking decimal points after. Stick to 2 decimal points after. It gets too confusing after that.
6.66.
Oh goodness. Okay, 6.66. Are you choosing that score just because of the fucking devil and you're a satanic guy and James is losing the call? Or are you choosing? Are you choosing that because of just because you think that that's the score it deserves?
I'm back.
Just because it's funny.
Okay,
I
well,
lost internet connection
what
for
would
a
you
second.
actually rate the match? That's what we're going for here. You can make it a funny number also, but just make it around the mark that you were gonna give it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I was gonna give it a 7.5, so I gave it a 7.69. So what would you give this match?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8?
Just an 8.
Just an 8?
Flat 8.
This is
Nice. Alright, and yeah, James G, what do you, or Jay Gizzle, or fucking
It's
what?
obviously Ultimate
Yeah.
Warrior runs on.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior runs on. That's what I used tonight. That was beautiful. Good admin
I know,
choice.
it's pretty-
Good admin name for that night. But anyways, what do you give the match?
I'm going to give the match a. Let's see. It was pretty well. I kind of wanted to see a Cesaro swing, but kind of hard to do it against a
I
fan.
kinda wanted-
So
Sorry to interrupt, but I kind of wanted to see a World's Strongest Slam by Rick Ross.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool. I think that would have made both people look strong because it would make Mark Henry look more dominant in the match and Cesaro
No,
kicking
it's
out
not
from a
Mark
World
Henry.
Strongest Slam.
It's Rick Ross.
Or it would make Rick Ross look strong from a World's Strongest Slam to him. But it would also make Cesaro look strong because he could kick out after a World's Strongest Slam from Rick Ross. So, yeah, I gave it a 7.69. Hayes gave it a flat 8. James, what do you give it? James?
I'm sorry, my internet is going in and out. I'm back though. I'm gonna give the match a good 8.75432.
No, we're sticking to 2 decimal places max.
Yeah.
2 decimal places max.
I'm being a jackass. I'm gonna give the match an 8.5.
8.5? Okay, good. So Alexander Rusev versus fuck off. Alexander Rusev versus Xavier Woods. I hate both these fuckers. 0 out of 10.
Actually said Alexander Woods.
Yeah. Good job on there, Ultimate Warrior.
I apologize. Well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of. Oh, that's me. Never mind. I'm not going there.
But yeah, I don't like Alexander Rusev. I don't like Xavier Woods. I could see why, because they want to make Alexander Rusev look dominant, but like they have to put him against a squash guy. I see the point of it. I don't like both. I'm still waiting for Alexander Rusev to just make tea parties with Santino. I think that'll be more entertaining than what he's doing. I gave it a 0 out of 10. Fuck him. And what do you guys give it?
Fuck him.
I give it a 4.20.
I laughed harder than I should have. All right.
Ross, what are you guys laughing about? Being serious here.
Those are precise numbers out of the calculation of my head. All right. What do you give it, Jay Gizzle, or Ultimate Warrior? What, James? What do you give it, James?
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 divided by 5 plus 10 minus 12.
Nobody can figure that bitch out in their head.
It's 0.
Okay, 0. Okay, we got a 0, 0, and a 4.20. Okay. Alright, so, now we're on to Jack Swagger vs. Sheamus. I love this match. I would say one of the best matches of the night. I didn't think it was going to be too great. I thought it was going to be good, but not as good as I thought. Thought it was a great match. Crazy bro kick at the end there. I thought this match was great. Sheamus ended up winning from the bro kick. I would give the match a 9 out of 10. What would you guys give it?
I'm gonna say, probably an 8.5.
8.5? And what do you give it, James?
Yeah.
I am so sick and tired of seeing the freaking pasty white orange dude freaking tainting my TV screen week after week So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 because I am tired of seeing him,
Yeah.
and I
You
want
don't, you
him
don't
to
like
go
Sheamus? I mean, I find his
the
character
feud
boring, but like
with everybody else.
I find his character boring, but like he's a damn good wrestler still.
I'll just watch Alberto Del Rio a million times more, and I hate Alberto.
I like Alberto. Okay, let's move on. So we got a
Yeah,
9 out of 10,
stay
an
on
8.5 out of 10, and a 2 out of 10. Was it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're an idiot. Okay, now on to the next match. John Cena.
Fuck you.
John Cena and Bray Wyatt promo. Now this promo, I fucking loved this promo. It was
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt
it's-
speaking the truth. Anytime Bray Wyatt speaks, I listen. I fucking love him. He's a god of promos. Yes, I call him that. I don't take it back. And then John Cena comes in, making fun of them and putting babies like with their faces on of the Wyatt family, just making fun, poking jokes, because that's all John Cena does in an intense rivalry. But he actually did get serious. Like Bray Wyatt did mention it. It was the truth. Then they actually got serious. Talked about Extreme Rules, how Bray Wyatt's nothing without the Wyatt family. So it's a steel cage match. Now, hopefully, I don't see a point for John Cena winning twice in a row unless if they're burying Bray Wyatt, and I don't see a point for that. So I do think Bray's going to win. I do love this promo. It does make me excited for Extreme Rules. I think this is the first announced match. And yeah, I'm going to give this promo a 9.5 out of 10. I loved it, and it made me very excited. And Hayes, what do you give it?
Yeah, I like the promo. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Nice. All right, what do you give it, James?
I love Bray Wyatt. I love him so much. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm going to change my score to a 10 also. I just had it at 9.5 because I didn't know.
You
if
can't
guys were gonna do
change
10.
peer pressure.
I'm changing
Peer
it.
pressure.
I'm changing it. I demand change in this podcast / review. Okay.
Oh my god, I got this awesome picture.
Okay, now it's Fandango and Layla versus Santino and Emma. God awful match. I do see the point of it for Fandango and Layla. I do like the new pair of Fandango and Layla, but it was pretty awful. It was a really shitty ending too. Like I think Layla did that one thing that just knocked her off the turnbuckle, and one off of that, there's zero crowd reaction whatsoever. Layla does look fucking hot as all hell. So I like that, and I would give this match a 1.2 out of 10. What do you guys think of this? Mr. Evolution, do you have any thoughts?
20.
20? 20 to Emma losing?
Oh no.
She
I'm giving that a
lost in
negative
like
20.
30 seconds.
But just because I saw Emma, it's a 20.
Okay. Well then.
I'm gonna give it a -2 because I saw Emma. The match was just awful. I will say that Layla looks fantastic in the dress.
Yeah, that's why you got
thingy. So I'm gonna push my grade up to a 1 out of 10. But just seeing Emma was just so horrible.
I love Emma.
Hey, screw you. I will come to your house with 1,000,000 spiders and let them loose.
He'll let
And
the
then
I like
spiders hit the
spiders.
floor. Okay, now, before we
Well, then
go
I'll
get
come to
it,
the house
before we
with
get into a full-out
faggots.
spider fight, 'cause that's how men roll. Let's move on to the next match. Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett. I think Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett. I thought this was match of the night. I fucking loved every second of it. Dolph Ziggler did botch a few times, which was kind of unfortunate, but very well done match. Great ending, great match, just great everything. Love to see that Wade Barrett won. I do like Dolph Ziggler, but I don't know. I'm just more of a Wade Barrett guy, I guess. But I love it, and I'm gonna give this match a 9.5 out of 10. What are you guys' thoughts and scores?
Yeah,
Hayes?
I'm going to give that match a 10. No, not 10. 9.12.
Okay, 9.12. James, what are your thoughts and scores?
9.
Well, the thing is I couldn't get Emma's image out of my head. So
No,
it kind of
no,
ruined the
no, no,
match
no,
for
no.
me.
Nothing to
I
do with
want the
Emma.
pure power,
Just the
kidding.
match.
and I will.
Just the match. We're on from the Emma thing.
I'm gonna give the match. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for the Dolph Ziggler match.
Okay.
I will ruin your life.
Okay, so yeah, very well done match. And then now we have the Shield versus unannounced fucking people, and the unannounced people are Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Fandango, 3MB, Titus O'Neil, Ryback, Alexander Rusev, and Wade Barrett. That's right, Wade Barrett back-to-back matches because he's so swaggy. And so basically it's the Shield versus 11 people, I believe. And
Everybody on the roster that doesn't get pushed.
yeah, well, Wade Barrett's getting pushed
Should they
right
fight?
now. It was basically a bunch of heels who was yeah, it was basically a bunch of heels. But
Is Wade Barrett really a heel? Because when he comes out, people cheer. So I don't
yeah,
count him as a
well,
heel.
people cheer, but he's not a good guy. Like,
No,
they
and
made
Dolph
that clear
Ziggler
from
wasn't a
tonight.
good guy for the longest time.
Well, yeah, but he's a good guy now. Anyways,
The
it was this match wasn't James. No, bad James.
James, shut up, you pothead.
hey.
Okay, let's go on a match. Not much of a match. I mean, it was pretty cool to see Shield and just 11 guys. At first, Shield was actually kind of winning, and I thought that was pretty cool. I think I didn't understand Heath Slater started off in it. I found that kind of odd. I mean, like, it wasn't really much of a match. It just kind of ended in no DQ. Now, just the match alone, what do you guys give it? I would give it a 6. Or a 5. I would give it a 5. What do you say, Hayes?
No comment. Was it really a match?
Not really a match, but like, I don't know, what do you give the whole Shield versus a shit ton of people segment, I should say. But before the people came out, this is just like until the bell rang. Hayes, what do you give it?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.
Okay, 4 for him, 5 for me.
Just
James?
because that awesome mask
Yeah.
that WWE Shop has not put on WWEshop.com yet.
Okay, so James, what do you
I
give?
gave you a link.
But it wasn't WWEshop.com. Anyways,
$4
J-
billion. Yeah, it wasn't
3, 4,
WWE.com.
5. We are in live. Okay, so now after the match,
I'm gonna give it a 3.
shut up. After the match, basically,
I had to give a
God
rating.
damn it, James! I'm explaining shit. I will rape you later. Okay, now, yeah, it just after it ended in no DQ, it was just basically a huge out brawl. It was pretty cool, and then Shield was winning for a little bit, and then they just started beating them down. And then after they started beating them down, Evolution's song hits. I marked the fuck out. I thought this was very epic. Triple H, Randy, Batista, all working as one. I knew that this would happen. I don't know if they were gonna use the Evolution theme song or not, but so this one is just ranking Evolution's returning. If you guys liked the Evolution and the whole Evolution versus Shield thing, or if you guys don't, I like it personally. I know some people won't like it because of Ric Flair not there. But I loved it. I'm going to give Evolution returning a 9 out of 10. What do you guys give it?
I'm going to give it a 0 because I don't like Evolution. I don't like Triple H. I don't like any of these guys.
I loved them back in the day. I mean, like, I don't know. It was because I loved them. And Ric Flair was really just the comedy part, so, like, they're just kind of missing that. But anyways, 0 out of 10. James, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give Evolution a 2 out of 10. And that's only because they're able to keep the Shield together.
I think Shield would stay together.
Yes.
I just don't know what the fuck they would do. So 9, a 0, and a 2. That's gonna be kind of
They'd
controversial.
run around beating people up saying, believe in the Shield. Shield of Injustice. Like they did for like the first year of their campaign.
8 months of their career.
Hey man, I love the Shield. Day one fan of
I love
everything.
the Shield too. I'm a diehard Shield fan, but the believe in the Shield of Injustice thing got old, real fast.
I still like
We are
it.
the Shield of Injustice, and I'm like, Shut up! You are not the Shield from anything. You're just the Shield. Shut up.
Anyways.
Remember when they let CM Punk win?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about the Ultimate Warrior tribute aspect, like of how they were doing everything in the night. Do you think it was done well? Do you think there should have been more Ultimate Warrior stuff? I didn't really think that, except for the beginning, really. I didn't really feel that this was an Ultimate Warrior tribute show. I felt that this was just a normal Raw with some Ultimate Warrior stuff. I wish we should have saw maybe a little bit more stuff. Maybe get rid of that fucking Santino and Emma match, since it was like 30 seconds and it's kind of bullshit.
Hey.
Hey. I love Emma, but at least put her in a decent match. You know, she can do decent things. Put her in a decent match. Maybe they could have cut out some retarded promos of just like Evolution backstage, where you can't actually hear them, but they're just staring at each other. Well, they had to have the RVD thing because of the fucking tournament.
No, they don't.
Anyways, did you guys like the amount of Ultimate Warrior stuff? Do you guys think that they could have did better? Do you guys think that they could have did worse? I
don't think they needed to do anything, because when nothing against Ultimate Warrior, but so many people die. Like, even when Paul Bearer died, all they did was, like, at the beginning of the show, in memory of Paul Bearer.
Well, they kind of did the whole CM Punk and Undertaker storyline around Paul Bearer. Like, the whole thing was for Paul Bearer. Like, they devoted the whole CM Punk and Undertaker storyline for Paul Bearer. I don't know if you guys remember when Captain Lou
Albano died. He wasn't even part of the WWE at the time. All they was in loving memory of Captain Lou Albano. That's what they do most of the times when superstars die.
Well, Ultimate Warrior played a major...
What made Ultimate Warrior so much more special?
Because he played a major part in the golden era. He helped develop WWE into what it is today. So, like, I mean, like for anybody back then, in the golden era who helped develop stuff. Yeah, James, stop that. James, fuck off.
I stopped.
Okay. Anyways,
After you made it get loud.
Anyways,
they should have done more.
Yeah. I thought that they should have done more too. I didn't like the fact that they didn't do too much. Like, they did do a decent amount of stuff, but thought they should have done a little bit more, since they did call this an Ultimate Warrior tribute show. It just felt like a normal Raw to me.
So
and they basically like shit over that prospect.
Normal Raw is not that good.
I like Raw's been getting better. Like, before I couldn't watch a Raw without sleeping. The past ever since I got onto like the proper road to WrestleMania, I've been intrigued at every Raw throughout everything, and I was like never falling asleep during any Raw.
Well, the road to WrestleMania is over now.
Yeah. Well, every Raw since the proper road. I like what I'm saying. Like, I've been intrigued at every Raw. But anyways, I thought they could have done more. James, do you think they could have done more or less? Or same?
Big time. They should have done more.
Okay, should have done more. Hayes, more or less, same? Less. For an Ultimate Warrior tribute show, they should have done less.
I don't think there should have been a tribute show, because it's not like he was signed to a contract like Chris Benoit was, or Eddie Guerrero was.
He was signed to a backstage thing.
Okay, other than that, it's
well,
not
Chris
like
Benoit got a whole entire like show. They canceled out everybody going to that Raw, and they just made it completely devoted to him. Eddie Guerrero, they had a complete show devoted to him too. So, like, when those legends died, I mean, like, they got more massive stuff than Ultimate Warrior. You know, Ultimate Warrior has stuff that they can do with the network.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They have the network where they can kind of use that as a crutch at this point.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought they could have done more. James thought they could have done more, and I guess Hayes thought they could have done less. Alright, anyways, now we're going on to the Intercontinental title tourney predictions. And so the next two matches are RVD versus Cesaro, and Sheamus versus Wade Barrett. And who do you guys think is going to win those matches, and who do you think is going to win the tourney? I'm going to go with Wade Barrett beating Sheamus, and Cesaro beating Fuck. Cesaro beating RBD, and I'm gonna go with Wade Barrett winning the tourney.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wade Barrett, Cesaro winning the tourney. I don't really know yet.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with Wade Barrett winning the tourney myself. Of course, I can see Cesaro winning it, but I just see him winning it more. Can you add James back? I can't move my mouse, or else it'll end the fraps then. Alright, there you go, James. So, what do you think for the Intercontinental title tourney predictions? Who do you think is going to win the next two matches, and who do you think is going to win the tourney? James?
Oh,
Good
I
job.
think it's going to be, I see Cesaro beating Rob Van Dam. And then I see,
It's Sheamus versus Wade Barrett, in case you forgot.
I see Bad News Barrett's going to beat Sheamus, and then Bad News Barrett's going to be the #1 contender.
Yeah, that's what I say also. So yeah, those are our predictions. And then we got the Extreme Rules match predictions. What matches do you think is going to happen? Well, obviously we know John Cena, Bray Wyatt, but I also see Evolution vs. Shield, as I think everyone sees, and I also see Kane versus Daniel Bryan, because they did that promo with Kane's going to decimate Daniel Bryan. So I can see that also. So Kane versus Daniel Bryan, Shield versus Evolution, Paige versus Emma rematch. Of course, they're having Big E defend his title. I'm assuming that's going to be against Wade Barrett. And they're going to probably have a tag title on the line. So I'm going to assume Usos versus Ryback there. And possibly a Cesaro versus Jack Swagger. I don't know. They weren't really doing anything to build the feud tonight, though, so they might have just trashed that idea. But we might see that, too. I don't know about the other matches. I'm sure that there will be more matches. I just don't know what they will be. What do you guys think? So your Extreme Rules match predictions.
I think it's going to be Big E versus Cesaro. Boom.
Okay. Any other?
And Evolution versus Shield.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's going to be Evolution with Kane versus the Shield with Daniel Bryan.
I see Daniel Bryan defending his title, especially since he just got it.
Who's he going to defend it against?
Kane. That's why Kane did his whole thing
What
about
is
he's
Kane
going to decimate.
doing?
Well, that's why he's
He
he's
hasn't
going to do his whole
done
decimate thing.
But get beat.
Well, he's not going to win it. He's just going to.
Yeah, he's just going to face for it. Because that's why he got
What
the
a
mask.
shitty
They're going to make him
competitor
look as
for
the
a star.
strong monster, and Daniel Bryan has this hard foe to face. Remember when they were back in Team Hell No, they're probably going to that kind of type deal. But Daniel Bryan's going to get the win, obviously. If Kane wins, that's going to be really weird. But yeah,
Kane
I think
won't win.
yeah, that would be just really bad
This is
marketing.
a storyline you can see coming from a mile away.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Kane and Evolution versus Shield. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, Hayes, got any more match predictions?
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and guess something that nobody else is guessing. I'm gonna guess that Paige is gonna fight AJ for the title.
That's what I already guessed. But
No, you
okay.
didn't.
Paige already won the title.
I did guess. Yeah, I know, but AJ has a rematch clause.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who guessed that so far. so-
I guessed that.
No, you didn't.
I was
No, you
talking.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay, Hayes. Okay,
Do I need to blow bubbles
we'll
in
go
your
with
face?
your story. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, James, what are your match predictions for Extreme Rules?
I'm actually going to have to not waste anybody's time here for once and say that Phoenix, I think you got it hit. You hit it right on the
Money.
ball there. I don't know.
Hit it right on
what
the
to
money
say
or
there.
balls or
The nail on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
head.
yeah.
Gosh.
You could say
Yeah, there you go.
there's a bunch of different terms, but anyways, yeah. So those are our match predictions and overall thoughts and score for tonight's Raw. I really liked tonight's Raw. I mean, it didn't drop pace for me except for maybe at that Layla Emma match, but every match tonight I thought was very good. They had cool little Ultimate Warrior tributes, even though that they could have had more. And I would give the overall Raw and 8.9. What do you guys give it?
I'm gonna give it a 9.6.
Ooh, sexy. And James, what do you give it?
I am going to give it a Detained! I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Sounds like a fair deal.
Okay, so 8.5, 8.9, and 9.6. Raw was very good tonight. And what do you guys think? Comment below, let us know. And do you think we got a match wrong? Comment below what you would have gave each match score / segment / whatever the fuck you want. You can comment with your thoughts about us. Hell, if you don't even like the sound of our voice, comment that. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy jazz. And yeah, love you all. Good night, everybody.